ज अत्यंत नीले वृतं कुन्तले स्निग्ध रक्तिश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्ब रक्ताधरं मे मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्ब रक्ताधरं मे मनस्या विरास्ता मलं लक्षलाभे नमो देवदामो दरानन्त विष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जलाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्याति दिनं बतानो कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्याति दिनं बतानो गृहाणेश मामज्ञ मेधक्षिद्रोष्य गृहाणेश मामज्ञ मेधक्षिद्रोष्य। Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We are extremely fortunate that during this pious Kartik month, we are listening the Bhagvatam Katha, having association and satsang, and we are listening to the glories of this pious month. Today, I was reading Padma Puran. So Lord Shri Krishna has told Satyabhama a very beautiful thing. So from Padma Puran, 114th chapter and the 3rd verse. So to reach that verse, you have to finish at least 114 chapters somehow. But the 114th chapter and 3rd verse, Lord Shri Krishna tells Satyabhama that I love 3 things very much. And what are those 3 things? It is mentioned in this verse in front of your screen.
Tinam tulasi Kshetranam Dwarka Mama Vanaspatinam Tulasi Kshetranam Dwarka Mama Ekadashi Tithinam Cha Ekadashi Tithinam Cha Masanam Kartika Priya Masanam Kartika Priya. So Bhagavan Sri Krishna,
so Lord Shri Krishna tells Satyabhama of all the plants, that is Vanaspati, of all the plants, I love Tulsi plant the most. And in places, so in Bharatvarsh, there are so many places, holy places. But of all these holy places, Dwarika is my favorite or beloved. So of plants, Tulsi and of holy places Dwarika,
एकादशी तिथि नाम च
and of all the dates
एक महीने में 30
Ekadashi
तिथि
Tithi
होती है,
Namcha.
शुक्ल पक्ष की
So
15
there are
और कृष्ण पक्ष की 15।
30 days, 15
उन
days of
सभी
Shukla
तिथियों
Paksh
में
and
एकादशी
the
तिथि मुझे बहुत
15
प्रिय
days
है।
of Krishna Paksh. But of all these,
जैसे
I love
वनस्पतियों में तुलसी प्रिय
Ekadashi,
है,
the 11th day of the
तीर्थों में
calendar,
मुझे
the
द्वारिका
most.
प्रिय है, तिथियों में एकादशी प्रिय है, वैसे ही मासा
And
नाम एक
similarly,
वर्ष में 12 महीने होते
we
हैं,
have 12 months
उन
in a
12
year.
महीनों में
Of all
मासा
these 12
नाम
months,
कार्तिक प्रिय है,
Masanam Kartika
उन
Priya.
12 महीने में
That means
कार्तिक मास
that
मुझे बहुत
Kartik
प्रिय
month
है।
is my favorite or beloved.
गारंटी के साथ आप अपने जीवन में ये श्लोक पहली बार पढ़ रहे होंगे।
I can guarantee that you're reading this
पद्म पुराण
verse for
के
the first time
114वें
because
अध्याय में
it
कौन
is
इस
in the
श्लोक तक
114th
पहुंचेगा?
chapter of Padma Puran.
सो भगवान श्री कृष्ण को
So Lord
यह
Shri Krishna
कार्तिक मास बहुत प्रिय है, और इस कार्तिक
loves
महीने
this
में
Kartik
जैसे
month,
कि हम
or
लोग
the Kartik month
सुनते
is
आए
beloved
हैं,
of Lord Shri Krishna.
स्नान करने की महिमा है,
So we already have heard that
तुलसी सेवन
there
करने
are
की महिमा
glories
है,
of taking a
हरि नाम
dip
जप
or to
कीर्तन
serve
अनंत को
Tulsi
करने
Mala,
की महिमा
Tulsi
है,
ji, and
लेकिन
there are
इस
so many
कार्तिक
other
मास में
things that are
सबसे बड़ी
glorious to do.
महिमा
And but the most
भगवान
glorious of
यशोदा
all
दामोदर
is
को दीप अर्पण
to
करने की है।
lit or offer a lamb to Shri
और कार्तिक मास में
Yashoda
किया
and
हुआ
Damodar,
दीप दान
and the
यज्ञ
lamb
से भी उत्तम माना
offered
जाता है। यज्ञ में भी अग्नि होती है,
is even
यज्ञ में भी ज्योत होता
considered
है,
more
यज्ञ में
pious
अग्नि
than
होती है,
performing a
आहुति
homa
होती
or
है।
fire sacrifice. Even in yajna or
लेकिन
fire
शास्त्रों में पुराणों
sacrifice,
में कहते हैं
it has the fire, but in the Vedic scriptures it is
गंधर्व
mentioned
दीपको यस्य तिल तेलेन वा पुनः, यसे यदि कोई कार्तिक
so
महीने
it is
में
said that if in this
यशोदा
Kartik
दामोदर
month,
के समक्ष
if somebody of
घृ
in
तेल
front
दीप
of
को
Yashoda
घी का
Damodar
दीपक जलाए,
offers a
अब देखो हमारे
desi
ऋषि
ghee
मुनियों ने
lamb,
कितना कंसीडर किया, वो सोचे
so how
कि
much have
कलयुग
our
में बहुत
sages
मंदी
thought
चल रही है,
that
गरीबी
they
चल
might be
रही है,
thinking that in
बेचारे गाय का घी कहाँ से लाएंगे,
Kali Yuga
और ये
people
तो
are
शास्त्र
not
में
that
बिल्कुल मार दिया मोहर कि
wealthy
केवल
or
गाय का
opulent,
घी
then
लाइएगा
what are they going?
तो
Because in the
पैसे
scriptures
खर्च
it is said
करके
that
भी
only desi ghee can
देसी
be
गाय का
offered,
शुद्ध
but
घी कहाँ मिलेगा।
and even if we spend money,
इसलिए ऋषि
still
मुनियों
it
ने
is not
बहुत सारा
sure that we will
कंसीडर
get
किया
the
कि
pure
अगर
desi ghee of a
देसी
cow.
गाय का शुद्ध
So,
घी का दीपक हो,
so
दीप अर्पित
they
तो
have
बहुत अच्छी
given
बात है,
us a
घृ
consideration
तेल
here
दीपको यस्य
or a concession
बहुत अच्छा
here.
है,
They said that if
लेकिन
you
यदि
can
गाय के घी का
offer a
शुद्ध
ghee
घी का
lamb, that is
दीपक
the
ना हो
best. But
तो
if
तिल
you
तेलेन
don't
वा
have
पुनः,
that, then at least you
तो
can
फिर तिल
offer
के
a
तेल का
lamb in
दिया
sesame
दीपक
oil.
बनाना चाहिए। देखो कितनी छूट दे रहे हैं, ये
How much
शास्त्र हमको कितनी छूट दे रहे हैं
concession our scriptures have provided us.
कि गाय का घी अरेंज ना कर सको
That
कोई
if
बात
you're
नहीं
not
है,
able to
आप
offer a
तिल के तेल
ghee
का
lamb,
दीपक बनाओ,
then
लेकिन
you can
दीपक
use a
अवश्य अर्पण
sesame
करो।
oil. But you should at least
कहते
offer
हैं
the
घी
lamb
का
for
दीपक
sure.
हो या तिल के तेल का दीपक हो, ज्वलते मुनि शार्दूलम,
Jwalate
हे
Muni
शार्दुल
Shardulam.
ऋषि,
So, O
यदि कार्तिक
Shardul
मास में वह
Rishi,
दिया
if
जलाते
in the
हैं,
Kartik month,
यशोदा
if they
दामोदर को
offer the
अर्पित करते
lamb
हैं,
to
तो वो
Yashoda
दीपक, वो
Damodar,
दीपक की ज्योत
then that
अश्वमेघेन तस्य किम,
that
वह
lighting
अश्वमेध
the lamp
यज्ञ
is
से भी
equivalent
उत्तम मानी जाती
or
है।
better than performing an
मतलब
Ashwamedh
एक ओर कोई
Yajna
अश्वमेध यज्ञ
or
करे
Homa.
और
So,
दूसरी
if
ओर
on one hand
कोई
somebody
कार्तिक महीने में
performs an
यशोदा दामोदर को
Ashwamedh
दीप अर्पण करे,
Yajna or
चाहे
Homa,
घी का
and
चाहे तिल के तेल
on
का,
other hand, if someone offers
लेकिन उस
a
अश्वमेध
lamb
यज्ञ से भी उत्तम माना
to
जाएगा
Yashoda
यशोदा
Damodar,
दामोदर को
whether it is
वह
of
दिया
ghee
अर्पण करना,
or
दीप
of the
अर्पण करना।
sesame, it is considered more
यहाँ पे
beneficial or
यहाँ पर कहा
fruitful.
गया
It is
अश्वमेधेन
said,
तस्य किम, अश्वमेध यज्ञ करने की क्या
Ashwamedhena
जरूरत
Tasya Kim.
है,
They said that
इतना
what is the
बड़ा
requirement
उत्पात
to
मचाने की क्या
offer
जरूरत है,
to
जब एक छोटे
pay
से
such a huge Ashwamedha sacrifice when we can just attain the similar or better result by just offering a lamb to Yashoda Damodar? And when you perform 100 Ashwamedh Yagyas, you will get upper planetary systems or heavenly planets. But if you offer the lamb to Yashoda Damodar, then you will get the eternal abode of the Lord, Vaikuntha or Golok Dham. And not only that, by just offering a lamb, we can be relieved of all our sins. Our all sins will be atoned. So patak means sin and bahuni means very in huge quantity. So in so many thousands of years and births that we have taken, and whatever sins we have done in these lives, those innumerous sins that we have performed in millions of births, but if we offer a lamb to the Lord and we see the Lord with our eyes, then, or the lamb, when we see that lamb that we are offering to the Lord, then all these sins get absolved or finished. So, to offer the lamb and to see that lamb is so much beneficial or glorious that all our sins could be absolved by just seeing the lamb that we are offering to the Lord in Kartik month. Further, it is said, Shruno, that means that you should listen carefully. Shruno means to listen carefully. Deepasya Mahatmayam. So listen to the glories of offering a lamb in the Kartik month. That Kartik month, which is the beloved of Keshav, Lord Shri Krishna. And what are the glories? What are the glories or benevolence of offering a lamp in Kartik month? So, if you offer the lamp in this Kartik month, then you will never have to take birth in the material world, and they will reach the eternal abode of the Lord, that is Golok Dham or Vaikuntha. So let's come together, and internationally we all are connected, so we all should offer a lamp to Shri Yashoda Damodar with all.
Jaya Jaya Navala Kishore Jaya Gopi Chita Chora Prabhu Jaya Gopi Chita Chora Prabhu Jaya Jaya Makhan Chor Jaya Jaya Makhan Chor. श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की। उपस्थित
Hare Krishna, and
भगवत कथा अनुरागी
I welcome
पधारे हुए भक्त
all the loving devotees of Shrimad
इस
Bhagavatam.
सभा को
I especially
परम
want to
सुशोभित करने
extend
वाले
my warm welcome to
अंतर्राष्ट्रीय
the senior
वैष्णव
devotees of
भावनामृत संघ
International Society of Krishna
इस्कॉन
Consciousness,
के वरिष्ठ
Iskcon.
भक्तगण दूर दूर से
I also
देश विदेश से
welcome
फेसबुक यूट्यूब
all
आदि के माध्यम से
the listeners who are listening
इस
through the
कथा
medium
का
of
श्रवण करने
Facebook,
वाले
YouTube,
समस्त
etc.
श्रोतागण
All the listeners, and
बड़े भाव से इस
with
कथा
their
का
loving
आयोजन
heart,
करने वाले
the organizers of this
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
beautiful
मेलबर्न
Bhagavatam Katha,
निवासी
the residents
श्री
or denizens of
नलिनी देव माता
Australia, Melbourne,
उनके
Sri
पावन
Nalini
पूर्वजों का
Deomata.
स्मरण करें
We should
तो
remember
श्री
her
महादेव
and
जी
pious ancestors, Sri Mahadev
श्रीमती
ji,
सूरज कुंवर जी
Srimati Suraj Kuwar ji,
श्री माइकल हरिश्चंद्र जी
Shri Michael Harish Chandra
जिनकी
ji,
स्मृति में
in their
वर्तमान
memory
हमारे यजमान गण
of
श्रीमती सावित्री देवी
organizers
नितेश
Shri
जी
Savitri
सुभाषिनी
Devi,
देवी जी
Nitesh ji, Subhashini Devi ji,
सिमरन रतन जी
Simran
आकाश
Ratan
देव
ji,
मानव
Akash
देव
Deo, Manav Deo.
आप सभी भक्तों का
I welcome
श्रीमद् भागवत कथा के
all of you
षष्ठ दिवस
on
में
the 6th day of this
पुनः
Shrimad
एक बार
Bhagavatam Katha,
हार्दिक स्वागत एवं
and
आप सबके
please
चरणों में
accept our
विनम्र
humble
प्रणाम।
obeisances at your lotus feet.
राधे श्याम।
Radhe Shyam.
श्रीमद् भागवत
Shrimad
दामोदर
Bhagavatam,
मास महिमा।
the glories of Sri Damodar month.
इंग्लिश में दामोदर स्पेलिंग है प्रत्येक अल्फाबेट पर
So according to the
भक्ति में
English
होने वाली
name of Damodar,
लीला कथा का
we are
श्रवण कर रहे
listening
हैं।
to the glories
तो
of
आज
Shrimad Bhagavatam
second last
according
letter
to
है
the words. So today is the second last letter,
और आज हम दो लीला श्रवण करेंगे।
and today we are going to listen to two
इस दामोदर
pastimes
मास में होने वाली श्री गोपाष्टमी
which happened during the
और
Kartik
भीष्म
month or Damodar
पंचक।
month, that is Gopa Ashtami and Bhishma Panchak.
कार्तिक मास शुक्ल पक्ष अभी
So
कार्तिक
Kartik
मास कृष्ण
Maas,
चल रहा है।
Shukla Paksh. Right
तो
now, the
दिवाली के बाद शुक्ल पक्ष प्रारंभ होगा।
Krishna Paksh is going on, and after
कार्तिक
that the Shukla
शुक्ल
Paksh will
अष्टमी
follow,
के दिन
and on the Ashtami of
एक बहुत
the
सुंदर
Shukla
घटना
Paksh,
आपकी जानकारी के लिए
there was a beautiful event
कार्तिक
that
शुक्ल
happened.
अष्टमी को
For your information,
त्रेता युग का अंत हुआ था।
on this day, the Treta Yuga
कार्तिक
ended.
शुक्ल अष्टमी
That is on the
त्रेता
Kartik
युग का
Shukla
अंत होता
Ashtami,
है
Treta Yug
और कार्तिक शुक्ल
ended,
नवमी से
and from
द्वापर
the
युग प्रारंभ होता
Kartik
है। ऐसा
Shukla
हमारे
Paksh
पुरानी
Navami,
कथाओं
the
में यह वर्णन
Dwapar Yug starts.
बताया
It
गया
is
है।
mentioned in our Vedic scriptures, Puranas, etc.
और साथ ही साथ
Along with that,
कार्तिक शुक्ल अष्टमी जिसे हम
on the
गोपाष्टमी कहते हैं,
Kartik Shukla Ashtami, which is
इस दिन
also
की बहुत
referred
महिमा
to
है।
as Gopa Ashtami,
सबसे पहली
is
महिमा तो
very, very
त्रेता युग का
benevolent.
अंत।
First of all, the Treta Yug ended
कार्तिक
on
शुक्ल
this
अष्टमी
day,
गोपाष्टमी की दूसरी महिमा
and the second
गौ
glory
माता
is
का जन्म।
that the mother cow
ये गाय नाम का
was born on
पात्र
this day. This
लॉन्च किस दिन हुआ?
cow was
मतलब ये
launched,
गाय भी
or
कोई
this
चीज
species
है,
was
गौ माता भी
launched
कोई चीज
on
होती
this
है।
day.
ये प्रकट कब हुई?
So she manifested
तो
on
भगवान श्री कृष्ण के नित्य
when.
गोलोक धाम
So
में
in the
गौ
eternal
माता
abode
का
of the Lord,
प्राकट्य
the
कार्तिक शुक्ल
mother
अष्टमी
cow
को माना गया है।
manifested on the
और इसकी कथा ब्रह्म वैवर्त पुराण के
Kartik
ब्रह्म
month
खंड
Shukla
के
Paksh
5वें
Ashtami,
अध्याय में
and it is mentioned
श्री वेदव्यास मुनि लिखते हैं,
by Vedvyas ji I want to present 2-3 verses in front of you, because on the Gopa Ashtami, the cow mother manifested not on this earth, but on the eternal abode of the Lord, that is Goloka, where how she manifested and where she manifested, according to Brahma Vaivarvat Puran, 5th chapter, it is mentioned. Shaunak Rishi asked a question. This verse is asked in amongst Naimisharanya. It was asked to Sud Goswami.
क्या तुमर हसी हे सूत गोस्वामी महाराज,
O Sud Goswami Maharaj, in the eternal abode of the Lord, so the Lord of the Golok, or the eternal abode of the Lord, that is, the Lord is also referred to as Golok Esh, that is the Lord of the Goloka. So Golek, Goloke, Golokeshwe, Mahavibhu. So the Lord Krishna, who is the Lord of this Goloka and who is a great personality, and this Lord Shri Krishna, how he created his eternal associates, and please describe the same in detail. So Sri Sud Goswami responds that during the beginning of this material universe, or in the beginning of Goloka Dham, there was only Lord Shri Krishna, who is eternal. And he thought that I am the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and I need to enjoy the mellows, and I cannot enjoy these melodies or mellows alone. So first of all, he thought of the Ras, the Leela or pastime. He thought that it is not possible to do it alone, so I need someone. So Sud Goswami says in the next verse, at the same time, from her heart, Avirbhupurva Kanyaka Krishnasya Vama Parshvata. So from the left portion, that is from the near to the heart, or from the heart of Lord Shri Krishna, manifested one girl. Kanyaka means one girl. And when Krishna was all alone, and he had this desire to enjoy the mellows of rasa, and this girl manifested from his heart. And as she manifested, Suchi says in the second line, and she started to run towards Krishna with flower in her hands, and she offered this flower at the lotus feet of the Lord, and she sat with her, and she kept her hand on Krishna's shoulder, and she sat. So as she manifested, she ran towards Lord Shri Krishna, and she started to venerate the Lord. That is why she is called Radha. So This, so she was the first manifestation of the Lord. But then Srimati Radharani realized that I alone cannot, I'm not sufficient, and for Rasa Leela or Pasad we need so many more kinkari, sakhya, etc.
कांता वीना नहे रसेर उल्लास बहु कांता वीना नहे रसेर उल्लास लीला रसहाय लागी बहुत प्रकाश लीलाय सहाय लागी बहुत प्रकाश। बहु कांता विना नहे रसेर उल्लास, बहुत सारी गोपियों के बिना
Without many gopis, we won't be able to enjoy fully the mellows of this ras, and to get that help, she manifested other associate or gopis from Radha Rani. So, what was the order? First, Krishna manifested Radha Rani, and Radha Rani manifested 8 friends or sakhya, and then from those 8, there were further kinkari manjaris manifested, and the whole Goloka was filled with in this manner. So then Krishna realized that just by Krishna it will not work. Then from his skin he manifested his friends, that is Gopas. Then he realized that we still need one thing without which the Leela cannot be performed. And what is that thing is mentioned by Sujji in Brahmavivara Puran.
सद्यश्चाविर्बभूवः नानावर्णी गोगणश्च नानावर्णी गोगणश्च शश्वत् सुस्थिरयौवना शश्वत् सुस्थिरयौवनः। कृष्ण ने अपनी लीला को पूर्ण संपन्न करने के लिए
thought to finish his pastime. So, you know what is Romkup? That is the Romkup. There is a small part of skin on our hair which is called Romakoop or goosebumps. And from that he manifested, what he manifested? Nana, that is different colorful cows. So he manifested different colorful cows on which day? Kartik Shukla Ashtami day. The cow Mata manifested from Krishna himself. So we should consider her as an incarnation of the Lord.
और कृष्ण से जो गौ माता प्रकट हुई कैसी थी?
And as she manifested from Lord Shri Krishna, how was it? And her youth would stabilize for long. She will never get old or she will not die. So she's eternal. And she had Nana Varni, that means she had different colors. And thus she was manifested from the goosebumps of Lord Shri Krishna. And how was she manifested? Vali, that is a type of cow. Then Varda, that is also a type of cow. Then Surabhi, you all are aware. Vali, Varda, Surabhi, Vatsa, Nana Vidha Shubha. So there are so many white colored cows were manifested and very beautiful black colored or cloud colored beautiful cow Kamadhenu also manifested from the body of Lord Sri Krishna. So in the Kartik month, the Shukla Ashtami, Gopa Ashtami is celebrated. So this is the second glory of this day. First, the Treta Yug concluded on this day, and the second is that the mother cow manifested on this day. So another very great glory of Gopashtami is that on this day, Lord Shri Krishna started to take cows to the forest. And it is mentioned in Shrimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 15th chapter, very beautifully Shukdev Goswami recites. Let's enjoy these two verses, that how Lord Shri Krishna started to take cows to the forest of Vrindavan.
Tascha pogan davaya shrito vraje babhuvatasto pashupalasam tatascha poganda vaya shrito vraje babhuvastu to pashupalasam गाश्चारयन्तो सखिभिः समं पदे गाश्चारयन्तो सखिभिः समं पदे वृन्दावनं पुण्य मतीव चक्रुतुः। श्लोक का आस्वादन कीजिए। श्री सुखदेव गोस्वामी कहते हैं ततश्च,
Shukdev Goswami recites tatascha, that means after that. So as we in Hindi this is tat. Pascha means after that. And the word starts uske baad pogand vayo shrito, or Krishna entered the pogand vayo. So there can be a question that after what? So the first answer is here, when he entered the Paukandya age. So Acharyas have mentioned very beautiful interpretation of this tatascha, that after so much of convincing by Lord Shri Krishna. So what we usually do is that we just read the words and purport and we move forward, but sometimes we should enjoy the each word. So Tatascha first means is that he reached the age of Pakande, but the other reason is that Krishna tried to convince Nand Maharaj for so long, but it is not mentioned here. That is why for that we have to take the shelter of our acharyas. So it is very beautifully said by acharyas that when from the time he was 3 or 4 years old, he used to tell Nand Maharaj that I want to graze the cows. So on the 5th year somehow he was given a calf to graze that, and he used to go to till the limits of the village. But now he had in his mind that I want to go far, and he used to tell Nand Maharaj repeatedly that I want to go to the forest. He said that Nand Maharaj used to say that you are so small, there will be so much thorn and stones in the forest, you will be distressed. And when his 5th year concluded and the 6th year started, it is like how today's the kids ask their parents that they want to drive, and parents say that let's first get the license, and once they get the license, then they ask that we need a car or a vehicle. So actually it's happened that Krishna told Nand Maharaj that I want to graze the cows and please give me the permission to do the same. Nand Baba used to just pacify him and said maybe later. And he said that we will ask the bona fide spiritual master, and we will ask an appropriate time, and do you have it in your palm that you should serve the cows or graze the cows? So Krishna said that okay, you should call the spiritual master, and he said that we will discuss tomorrow. I will invite him. So Krishna was sweating. He was worried that what if spiritual master will refuse? So overnight he went to the spiritual master Shandila Rishi and told them that tomorrow my father is going to invite you, and you should tell them that I should graze the cows and tell an appropriate time of the next day. And then he came back home and slept quietly. So Shandali Rishi was invited by Nand Maharaj, and he requested him that for my son, is there any appropriate time for him to go and graze the cows? So Shandali Rishi said that why you need to find an opportune time, but you should open the scriptures and do some research and tell an opportune time. Shandali was already scared, but for pacifying Nand Maharaj, or to satisfy him, he just opened the scriptures and said that Krishna, to graze the cows, the appropriate timing or the best time is from tomorrow. Nand Baba said that tomorrow, maybe after 1 or 2 or maybe 5 years, you find a good opportune time for the same. Shandala Rishi said that no, tomorrow is the best time, and if he doesn't go tomorrow, then for next 20 years he won't be able to graze the cows. It was all the plan of Lord Shri Krishna. So he said that if he doesn't goes tomorrow, then he won't be able to touch the cows for 20 years. Nand Baba thought that what is the date? So he said that it's a very auspicious time, Kartik Shukla Ashtami. And you should give him permission to graze, let him graze the cow. So he said that now it's night. So he said that we will make a festival. He was the king of Raja, and he called his associates. He told that bring all the Vaishnavas and Brahmanas and we will venerate and feed them because tomorrow my son is going to graze the cows. So one was the celebration of Deepavali. As the Deepavali was celebrated after 8 days, the greater festival was celebrated on the Gopa Ashtami day. 9 lakh cows were gathered. They were all bathed. They were given dressed and they were venerated by Lord Shri Krishna. All his friends also got ready. And for the first time, Tatasya Paganda Vayo Shrito Raje, Lord Shri Krishna was ready to take the cows for grazing. And it is beautifully described in this verse. When everything was ready and he was about to leave for the forest, then Yashoda Maya said, now you should wear shoes and go with the cows. Then Krishna said that I will not wear any shoes. Yashoda Maya said that no, your feet are so soft and tender, and in Vraj you will get pricked by stones and thorns. He said that just now I have served cows. That means that she is greater than us. She is our mother. So when our mother, our God is not wearing shoes and we are her servers or servitors, then how can we wear shoes? If she doesn't wear shoes, then I will also not wear shoes. And in this manner, he said, Jai Go Mata, and he left. And as he said this, the cow started running. It is mentioned in the verse, you can see. So the cows were walking in front. And why were they walking before Krishna? Why they ran in front of Krishna? Because they heard that our Lord, our beloved Krishna is not going to wear shoes. And because he is not going to wear the shoes, he will be pricked by stones and thorns. So these cows came forward and they started breaking down these stones. They turned it into a soft dust so that Lord Shri Krishna is not hurt in any way or pricked by the stones. As Krishna had so much affection for cows, similarly, even the cows had the similar affection for Lord Shri Krishna. That is why you see that the cows move forward and Krishna walks behind them, because the cows wanted to soften the land so that he could walk easily. What can I say, O devotees? Where has Krishna kept his mercy? In Mayapur. He kept his mercy in Harinam or chanting of the holy names. And in Jagannath Puri, he has kept his mercy in Mahaprasadam, and in Vraj Vrindavan, he has kept his mercy in the dust of Vraja.
ब्रज में अपनी कृपा को कहाँ रखा? उस ब्रज की रज में. लेकिन उस ब्रज की रज को प्रकट करने वाली कौन?
Who manifested this dust of Vraja? That is none other than the mother cow.
उसका चूर्ण बनाते हुए गौ माता ने
They turned the stones into sand, and thus this Braj Raj manifested. And when she walks, and then the Braj flows, and when it is touched by Lord Shri Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna feels that he is the most fortunate of all. In the second line, it is mentioned, you can see,
भगवान श्री कृष्ण गाचारयन.
Gacharayan.
देसी शब्द आ गया हमारे बिल्कुल गांव में.
So in the villages,
लोग होते हैं ना, वो गाय को गा कहते हैं.
they say ga to the
तो गा चारयंतो, गाय को
Charayanto
चराने के लिए
to graze the cows. He started Sakhi bhi samam pade.
अब सखी भी के दो अर्थ होंगे.
The Sakhi bhi means has two meanings. The first is his friends or Gopas,
लेकिन सखी शब्द है ना,
but the word is Sakhi. It is not a male, but it is the female version, not Sakha, but Sakhi. So that means that for the first time when he went to graze the cows, then from Barsana, Srimati Radharani has also came, and she has dressed herself as Gopa. And this is the glory that Srimati Radharani also dresses as a Gopa, and then she accompanies Lord Shri Krishna to graze the cows. And the reference is in Shrimad Bhagavatam. So she doesn't go daily, but because it was the first day, so Srimati Radharani also accompanied him. So usually she wears a gopi dress, and nobody can see any part of her body. But now that she is wearing this gopa dress, so you can see the feet of Lord Shri Krishna. And she also wears similar dhoti that today you can see the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. And keeping this in mind, in temples of our Iskcon, in 365 days, we can never see the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. But on the day of Gopa Ashtami, we can see the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani in Iskcon temples. The reason? Because she wears or dresses up as a Gopa, and that is why her feet are open. You might have seen, but why, when, or how, and what is the reference? So this is the reference here. So with his, so Sakhi here has two meanings, the Gopas, and the second is Srimati Radharani. And Krishna put the beautiful clothes and tilak from the dust of Vraja, and Shukdev Goswami describes in the next verse,
Tanmadhavo Venu Mudirayan Vrito गोपे गुणद्भी स्वयशो बलान्वितः तन्माधवो वेणुमुदीरयन् वृतो गोपे गृणद्भी स्वयशो बलान्वितः पशून् पुरस्कृत्य पशव्य महाविशत् पशून् पुरस्कृत्य पशव्य महाविशत् विहर्तु काम कुसुमाकरं मनम्। सुखदेव जी कहते हैं,
Shukdev Goswami recites the Madhava Venu Mudirayan Vrito. Krishna starts to graze the cows, then he is playing his flute. You can see in the backdrop. He was not mute, but he was playing his flute. And it is a word that we need to understand. He is called Madhav. So how much Shukdev ji used to contemplate and recites with so much setting. You can see when he is going with the cows, he is addressed as Madhav. What is the meaning of Madhav? Ma means mother, Lakshmi or goddess of fortune, and Matla means Nath or the Lord. So he is addressed as the master of the goddess of fortune as he is standing with the cows. So it signifies that today Krishna is the most wealthy of all. He is wealthy because the actual currency of this material universe is not rupees or dollars, but that is the actual wealth is to have cows. In those days, a person who has more cows was considered wealthy, and who gets more opportunity to serve the cows is considered more opulent. Sometimes people have crores of rupees, but if you don't serve the cows, then he should not be considered wealthy. He cannot be considered Madhav or Shriman. He's something else. An actual wealthy person is the one who serves the cows, and today he is serving the cows. So Shukdev ji is addressing him as Madhav, the master of Srimati Lakshmi ji, or goddess of fortune. And he is playing his flute, and amongst his friends, that is Gopas, and listening his glories, because all his friends are singing his glories. They are praising him that you're looking nice, you're playing very beautiful flute, and Pashwan Puraskrit. So the cows are walking in front and he is following them behind them, the cows. And what is the emotion of Krishna? So we understood the emotion of the cows, that why she walks in front, but what is Krishna's emotion when he walks behind the cows? He thinks that the cow is our mother and we are protectors and servitors of the cow, so we should not walk in front of them but behind them. Lord Shri Krishna
पूरा जीवन गौ माता से जुड़ा
whole
हुआ है।
life is attached
कृष्ण के नाम
to
को ही
the
ले
cows.
लीजिए।
If you see
कृष्ण
his
के
name,
मुख्य दो नाम है,
Krishna has
गोविंद
two important
और
names.
गोपाल।
First is Govind and the other
और ये
is
गोविंद और
Gopal.
गोपाल दोनों नाम गौ माता से
And
जुड़े हुए हैं।
they both are attached to
गोविंद का
Gomata.
अर्थ होता है
Govind
गवाम
means
इंद्र इति गोविंद।
Gavam Indra iti Govinda.
गवाम इंद्र, इंद्र माने राजा।
Indra means the
गवाम
king.
इंद्र गायों का राजा,
So the king
इसीलिए
of
उसको
the
गोविंद
cows,
कहते हैं।
that is why he is called
और
Govind.
गोपाल, गो माने गाय
And Gopal,
और पाल माने रक्षा
Go
करना,
means the
सेवा
cow,
करना,
and
पालन
Pal is
करना।
to serve or protect
इसलिए
the
कृष्ण को
cows.
गोपाल कहते हैं।
That is why he is called
सो कृष्ण के
Gopal.
प्रमुख दो नाम भी गौ
So
माता
his
से जुड़े
two
हुए
major
हैं।
names are attached with mother
सिद्धांत ये है
cow. So
कि
the
कृष्ण
philosophy
और गौ
is
माता
that
को कभी अलग नहीं किया जा
Krishna
सकता।
and cows
जहाँ
cannot be
कृष्ण
detached
है
from each
वहाँ
other.
गौ माता है,
They cannot be
और जहाँ गौ
separated.
माता है वहाँ
Where
कृष्ण
Krishna
है।
is there, the cows
इसलिए
will be there. When the
यदि
cows
हम
are
गौ
there,
माता की
Krishna
सेवा
will
कर
be
रहे
there.
हैं तो निश्चित
So therefore, if
भगवान
we
श्री कृष्ण
serve the cows,
उपस्थित
then
है।
definitely we will attain
रामायण
Lord
जैसे
Shri
ग्रंथों
Krishna.
में
In the
भगवान श्री
scriptures
कृष्ण
like
का अवतरण
Ramayana,
क्यों होता है
why
ये बताया
Krishna
गया।
manifested is mentioned.
विप्रधेनु सुरसंतहिता लिन्ह मनुज अवतार निज इच्छा निर्मित तनु निज इच्छा निर्मित तनु माया गुण गोपाल माया गुण गोपाल। रामायण में कहते हैं कि
It is
विप्रदेव
mentioned in Ramayana
भगवान श्री कृष्ण या राम का अवतार क्यों होता है। विप्र
that why
ब्राह्मणों
Lord
की
Ram
रक्षा,
or Krishna
धेनु
manifested
गायों
first
की
is to
रक्षा,
protect
सूर
the Brahmana, second is
देवताओं
Dhenu, that
की
is the
रक्षा,
cow, Sur, that is
संत
the
साधुओं
demigods,
की रक्षा।
Sant,
तो
that
विप्र
is
धेनु सुर
the
संत हित, तो दूसरे नंबर
sages
पर
and
है
saints.
गौ माता का हित करने के लिए
So for the welfare
निज
of the
इच्छा से
cows
गोपाल
and with his
भगवान श्री
own
कृष्ण
desire,
धरती पर
Lord
प्रकट
Shri
होते हैं।
Krishna manifests
सो
on
भगवान
this
के
material
अवतारों
universe.
में भगवान के
So
अवतारों
among
का
the incarnations of the
मुख्य
Lord,
कारण
the
श्री गौ
root
माता है।
reason is the
एक बार
cows.
प्रबोधत ब्रह्मचारी को गुरुदेव के मुख से
So
हमने सुना।
I heard it
प्रबोधत
from
ब्रह्मचारी को किसी ने
our
पूछा
Guru Maharaj. So
कि
Prabodhat
किस पशु का
Goswami
दूध
was asked that
सबसे उत्तम
which
होता है।
cow's milk is considered to be the best.
किस पशु का दूध सबसे उत्तम होता है। प्रबोधत ब्रह्मचारी ने कहा कि भैंस
So
का
Prabhupada
दूध सबसे उत्तम होता
Brahmachari
है।
said that the buffalo's
यदि
milk
आपको
is the most
पशु
beneficial.
का उत्तम दूध चाहिए तो भैंस
If
का
you
दूध
want the
पीजिए।
best milk, then you should
सब
drink the
लोग दंग रह
buffalo's
गए
milk.
कि प्रबोधत
Everybody was
ब्रह्मचारी जो
shocked
गौ माता के सेवक गौ के प्रति
that
इतनी
Prabhupada Brahmachari
श्रद्धा और आस्था,
who has so much
बोले
faith
महाराज आप
and
ऐसे
used to
क्यों कह
serve
रहे
the
हैं
cows,
कि
why he is
भैंस
saying
का
that
दूध सबसे अच्छा। बोले
buffalo's
आपने
milk is
प्रश्न क्या
better?
पूछा,
He said that,
किस
what did you
पशु का
ask?
दूध सबसे उत्तम
Said
है।
that which
तो यदि
animal's
पशु का दूध
milk
चाहिए तो भैंस
is
का दूध,
best. So if you want to
क्योंकि
consider
गाय जो है
animal,
पशु नहीं है,
then
गाय हमारी माँ है।
you can consider buffalo. But cow is not
आप
an
ये पूछो
animal.
कि
She
माता
is
क्या,
our
वेदों
mother.
में 7 माता
So
है,
in
उन 7
Vedas,
माताओं में
7
किस
mothers
माता
are
का दूध
mentioned.
सबसे उत्तम,
And if you
तब तो
ask
गौ
that which is
माता।
the best milk
लेकिन आप कहो कि
in
किस
all these
जानवर का,
7,
किस पशु का
then
दूध उत्तम,
the
तब तो क्योंकि
cow's
भारत
milk is
देश,
considered to be the most
भारतवर्ष की आर्यवर्ष की
beneficial.
जनता
And
गाय
in
को
the
पशु नहीं
Bharatvarsh,
मानती,
in
गाय को
Aryavrat,
माँ मानती है।
cow is not considered an
हमारे वेदों में
animal but
7
a
माताओं का
mother.
वर्णन है,
In Vedas,
उनमें
we
एक
have
गौ
7
माता है,
cows.
और
Amongst
गौ
them,
माता
one
का
is
7
cow,
माता में सबसे
mother,
उत्तम स्थान बताया
and
गया
she
है।
is considered to be at the
श्रील
most
प्रभुपाद जी अपने प्रवचनों में अक्सर
important
कहते
place.
हैं कि
And Srila
काउ मिल्क
Prabhupada
इज
used to
कंप्लीट
say
फूड।
that in his preachings that
श्रील प्रभुपाद जी तो क्लियर
cow's
कहते हैं,
milk is
बोले काउ मिल्क माने देसी
complete
गाय
food.
का दूध जो है,
He said that
देसी गाय माने
the
देसी गाय, जर्सी गाय नहीं।
he talked
जर्सी
about
गाय तो
the
सुअर के साथ मिलाकर उसे अधिक दूध प्राप्त करने के लिए
desi
एक नई
cow,
योनि
not
का निर्माण
the
किया गया।
hybrid cow like Jersey cows,
लेकिन
which were
देसी गाय का
created
दूध जो
by
है
mixing
वो
pigs with
अमृत माना गया है।
cows to
सो
yield more
बात
milk.
दूध की हो तो
So the cow's milk is considered to be nectar or elixir. And when she manifested from the goosebumps of the Lord, then all the demigods saw the Lord has manifested as the cow, and they all entered the body of Mother Cow. And she is considered to be Sarvadeva Maya, that is, all the demigods manifest there, but only 3 demigods didn't came. And the first one, Ganeshji, Lakshmiji, and Ganga Ma. Because these 3 were very famous, because Ganeshji used to be first venerated, so he had some ego in his mind, and Lakshmiji has little pride because she is the goddess of fortune. If someone has little money, they become proud or prideful. And Ganga Maya. So these 3, they didn't enter cow's body. And after a long time, when they realized the glories of the mother cow, and they came to the God, Lord Krishna, and said that we have made a huge blunder. We should also have resided in the body of cow. So Krishna says that now the house is full. She already has all the demigods in her. So he said that just give some place. You'll have some place. The Lord has, there is no place where I can fit in. When there was a possibility, you didn't arrive. So when they forced him a lot, so they said that, he said that, why don't you go to the cows and ask? She will give you a solution. She said that I don't have any problem, but on my each limb, demigod, each demigod is sitting. So where can I put you? So Vishnuji said that I have one solution. So he said that there are 2 things that are left. And he said, what? And he said, Gomutra and the cow dung. So these 2 are. So they said that we have no issues. You give us a position there. So Ganga Mata was given this place in the urine of the cow, that is Gomutra, and Ganeshi and goddess of fortune Lakshmi ji is were given the place in cow dung, and that is why Ganeshi is sometimes referred to as Gobar Ganesh, because and he is venerated in that form. And what means Sarvashresh, that is the best, and that is the cow dung is the most beneficial. So nobody had done a research on the cow dung, and if people do research, then they can get so much value out of or benefits out of the cow dung. And thus Lakshmi ji and Ganesh got a place in the cow dung, and in the cow urine it is called Ganga ji was given this place here. So if you don't have Ganga Jal in your home, and if you drink the cow's urine, it is equivalent to drinking Ganga ji's water or Ganga Jal. So all the pastimes of killing the demons are surrounded or through the medium of the cows. He does all his pastimes surrounded by cows. When he sleeps, he remembers the cows, and when he wakes up, he remembers the cows. And till someone takes the name of Mother Cow, he doesn't even open his eyes. And The reference is from Junagadh. Narsi Mehta has sung.
हे जागने तू जादवा कृष्ण गो वालिया। मानो कृष्ण कहे कि मैं क्यों जागूं, तब कहते हैं तुझ विना धेनुमा कौन जाशे। हे जागने तू जादवा त्रणसो ने 60 गोवाळ टोळे वळ्या वडो रे गोवाळियो कोण थाशे। हे जागने तू जादवा जमुना ने तीरे गोधन चरावता मधुरीषी मोरली कोण वगाड़शे। हे जागने तू जादवा। जब कृष्ण को ये कहा जाता है कि
When Krishna is told that, "O Krishna, who will become or who will play the flute while grazing the cows, so please wake up." When the name of cow mother is called or addressed, he jumps and wakes up. Otherwise, he doesn't wakes up. So but Mother Yashoda says that, "Lala, you have to wake up to graze the cows," he immediately wakes up. So he wakes up remembering her, and when he goes to sleep, he remembers the cow. His whole life and pastimes are related to Mother Cow. And one more thing, he had 9 lakh cows, and he had by hearted the names of all the cows. So if a person has 9 kids, they don't even remember the names. He had 9 lakh cows, yet he remembered name of each and every cow. And when he had to bring them back, he used to address them their names by his flute. So in this manner, the glories of Mother Cow are manifested by Lord Shri Krishna on the day of Gopa Ashtami. This pastime started. So, if we serve the cows when we wake up, if we touch them, if we offer them grass, and somehow we serve them, and by after that, if we start to do our household work or chores, then we will get a great benefit. And what is that? It is mentioned in the scriptures.
गौ सेवा करके जो भोजन
A person who serves the cows and after that he prepares the food, then the 8 types of siddhis manifest in her heart. And if you circumambulate the cow only once, then it is considered as circumambulating the earth 7 times. An intelligent person, if we want to be intelligent, patient and wise, then we should. I'm just speaking for just half an hour. Gopa Ashtami's pastime can be done for 7 days. It is said that where the pastimes of the cow are sung, there Mother Saraswati resides in his tongue. A person who listens to the pastimes of Mother Cow or sings the glories of Mother Cow as well. So sometimes because of our misfortunes of the past life or birth, our lines are not well. But if we caress the cow or if we offer her something to eat, and if it touches our, if our tongue touches our hand, then all our misfortunes are or turn into fortune. So there was a Brahman who Maharaj Dilip wanted to serve the cows, and he thought that he will live a celibate life, and he agreed to sacrifice his whole life to serve the cows. So the cows give him a benediction that to serve me you have got ready to sacrifice yourself. I give you a benediction that in your clan there will be a great son who will bring Ganga ji to this material universe, and in his clan Bhagirath ji manifested, and he brought Ganga ji to the material universe. It is said that if the mother cow passes or is in the right hand, so not forcefully but by chance, if she stands on your or passes your right side, then our life becomes auspicious. It is said that in Satyuga, people used to live for 1 lakh years, and in Treta 10,000, and in Dwapar 1,000, and in Kali 100 years. And in those ages, they used to live long because they used to drink cow's milk, and they used to drink the cow's urine, and they used to use the cow dung. So without mother cow, any kind of karma kanda or Vedic kriya cannot be performed. For Abhishek, or if when we are born, or even when you are to die, we don't even can be, any ritual cannot be performed, because when we die, the place where we are cremated is coated with the cow dung, and without that nothing is accepted. So now that we are discussing, so I want to share that we can offer anything, that our remnants of food to other animals, but not to mother cow. If we offer leftovers to mother cow, then the earth shivers, and it is a great offense. So we should never offer the remnants of our food to mother cow. So Janakji was a great devotee of the Lord. He had to go to the gates of hell. He had to see the gate of hell, and the reason was that in his whole life, while the cow was drinking water, and for some auspicious work, he moved her and she went without drinking. So he had to see the gate of hell. And by the potency of Sita Maya, she couldn't let Janakji to enter the hell. But I just want to add that if a person, a great king like Janak was so pious had to see the gate of hell just because he didn't allow her to drink. So imagine the people who
श्रीमद् भागवत के
kill
छठे
them
स्कंद में हम
and
सुनते
eat
हैं
them, how much
कि
sin they are
विकटासुर नाम
incurring
का
in
असुर
their
तुलसी
lives.
से नहीं मरा, तब भगवान ने क्या कहा, दधीचि ऋषि की हड्डी लेकर आओ,
So when
उससे
they were
वज्र
unable
बनाओ,
to kill
उससे
Vritrasur,
विकटासुर मरेगा।
they then
इंद्र ने
Krishna
पूछा,
he told that you
अरे
get
मेरा
the bones
मेरी
of
गदा
the
मेरी गदा जिसको नहीं मार पाई, मेरे बड़े बड़े हथियार तलवार जिसको नहीं मार
and
पाए,
Indra then
वो एक
said
साधु की हड्डी से मर जाएगा।
that the
इसका कारण
demon who
क्या है?
was not
तब
able
भगवान
to
विष्णु ने कहा,
kill
तेरे बाप ने
by
गाय
so
का
many
दूध पिया
weapons,
है।
then how
दधीचि
can
ने गाय का
the
दूध
bones of
पिया
the
है
Dichi
और गाय का दूध
kill
पीने से उसकी हड्डी मजबूत हो चुकी है।
kill
और मैं कहता हूं तो एक बार करके
this
देख,
demon? So
दधीचि
he said
ऋषि
that
की हड्डी
because
उसे बना
he
वज्र
has
और उससे
drunk cow's
विकटासुर
milk,
का वध
and
होगा।
that is why his
सो गाय
bones
के
are so
दूध में
strong,
इतनी ताकत है,
and that is the
उसकी हड्डियां
potency of the
मजबूत होती
mother's
हैं और
cow's milk, that our
उससे
bones become
विकटासुर
strong,
जैसे का वध।
and a
आप
demon
पढ़िए
like
भगवत
Vitrasur could
गीता,
be killed. In
श्रीमद्
Bhagavad
भगवत गीता में
Gita,
भी
in
भगवान
Shrimad
श्री
Bhagavad
कृष्ण ने
Gita,
गौ
Lord
माता
Shri
की सेवा
Krishna
का विधान कहा।
tells about
कृष्ण
the
श्रीमद् भगवत गीता में कहते हैं,
tells about
भगवत
serving the
गीता
cows
के
in
18वें अध्याय का
Bhagavad Gita in 18th
44 नंबर
chapter,
का श्लोक,
44th verse. Krishna
कृषि
mentions
गोरक्ष वाणिज्यम वैश्य कर्म स्वभावजम परिचर्यात्मकम कर्म शूद्रस्यापि स्वभावजम। वैसे तो तीनों वर्ण का, चारों वर्ण को
so,
गौ माता की
although
सेवा करनी
four
चाहिए।
classes
और
of
क्या करना चाहिए?
people
कृषि
should serve the
गोरक्षा
cows.
वाणिज्यम।
So,
भगवत
Krishi,
गीता में कृष्ण ने भी
that is
कहा है
farmers,
कि गौ माता की
Goraksha,
रक्षा ये हम
that
सबका
the
धर्म है।
cows should be protected, and
और
that
केवल
is
कहा
our
ही नहीं, कृष्ण और बलराम वास्तव में
religious
कृषि,
principle,
बलराम जी
and we should
कृषि के
protect them.
प्रतीक हैं, हाथ में हल रखते हैं।
Balramji
और
is
कृष्ण
the,
गोरक्ष, आप देखिए दो शब्द कृष्ण बलराम के प्रतीक हैं।
or Krishna
कृषि किसने किया?
symbolizes the
बलराम ने। और
farmer's life,
गोरक्ष किसने किया? भगवान
and
कृष्ण ने।
Krishna
तो जो चीज कृष्ण
presents as
नहीं
the protector
करते
of the
वो
cows.
अपने
So,
जीवन में
what
आचरित
he
करके
said
दिखाते।
in Bhagavad Gita, he had also imbibed
गौ
in his
माता
life.
भगवान श्री कृष्ण की विभूति है। गौ माता से ही ऋषि देवता और
All
धर्म का
the
पालन
sages
होता
and
है।
saints follow the
गाय का
religious
जो थन
principle
होता है ना,
due
चार
to the
थन
cows.
होते हैं।
So, the cow
ये
has
गाय के
4
चार थन, चार पुरुषार्थ माने गए
breasts,
हैं।
and they are
धर्म,
considered to
अर्थ,
be
काम और मोक्ष।
the 4
ये गाय के
pillars
थन से
of
अगर हम
religion.
दूध और उसका पान करें तो
And if
धर्म,
we
अर्थ,
drink
काम और मोक्ष की
the
प्राप्ति
cow's
होती है।
milk, then we can
आप
attain
इतना
all
ही
these
नहीं
4.
कि गौ माता और
And,
कुछ नहीं,
and,
गौ माता
and I would
चलता
like to
फिरता
say that
तीर्थ है।
she herself is a
पर
holy
हम
Dham
सब भक्तों
herself,
का, मेरा, आप सब,
or a
हम
living
सबका
holy Dham.
परम
And
सौभाग्य
it
है
is our
कि हम
extreme
सब एक
fortune
साथ मिलकर
that we all,
अमित प्रभु के सानिध्य में
under
गौ
the
माता
shelter
की
of
सेवा अपनी अपनी
Amindaran
योग्यता
Prabhu,
से
we are
कर रहे हैं।
serving Gaumata according
कुछ
to
लोग धन से सेवा
our
करते हैं, कुछ लोग तन से करते हैं, कुछ लोग कथा सुनकर,
according
कुछ
to
लोग गौ माता
our
की महिमा
potency.
सुनकर, हम
Some
सब लोग
by
जैसे
listening to the
तैसे
about the glories of the
भगवान श्री
mother
कृष्ण की
cow,
भक्ति में
some
लगे हुए
by
हैं,
using
वैसा
their
ही
wealth,
सब
and
गौ
some
माता
by
की सेवा
using
में
their
लगे हुए
body to
हैं।
serve. So
आप
we
जानते
all
हैं कि
are
एक संत
engaged
ऐसा
in
कह
serving
रहे
the
थे,
cause.
कई
One
साल पहले
sage
मैंने सुना था।
has said,
वो संत
I heard
गौ
long
माता के
back,
सेवक हैं, वो रात दिन
he
प्रैक्टिकल हमारे
is
संत
a
ने हमको बताया
servitor
कि
of the cow.
वो रात
So,
दिन गौ माता की सेवा करते हैं।
and he used to serve
और
the
फिर
cows
कोई
day
उसे
and night.
प्रवचन के लिए बुलाता है तो व्यास
And
पीठ
when
पे
he
बैठ
is
जाता
called
है।
for preaching, he
अब उसे ग्रंथ
sits
पढ़ने
in the
का कोई
Vyas.
टाइम तो रहता नहीं है,
So he
न
doesn't
कोई
had
पुराण
much
न कोई
time to
ग्रंथ।
speak
लेकिन जब
or
वो
to
कथा
read
बोलना शुरू करते
scriptures.
हैं तो
But
धार
when
धार
he
बोलते
starts,
ही जाते हैं, बोलते ही
he
जाते हैं।
speaks
वो
endlessly,
संत स्वयं
ceaselessly.
कहते थे, मैंने सुना है
He said,
कि
I
बोले
have
हम कुछ पढ़ते
heard from
लिखते
him,
कुछ नहीं है,
said that I don't
हम तो
read
गौ सेवा में
much, all
लगे
right.
हैं, कोई बुलाता
We
है तो
serve
कथा
the
कर
cow.
देते हैं।
And
ये
if
जो भी
somebody
मैं
calls,
बोल रहा
we
हूँ ये गौ
speak.
माता की कृपा और कुछ नहीं।
Whatever I'm speaking is the pure
और
mercy
थोड़ी
of
बहुत
Mother
उस
Cow.
कृपा का एहसास
And
हमें
a
भी हो
little
रहा है
mercy of that cow. Even
कि
I am
पिछले कुछ
feeling
सालों से
that since
हम
a
सब
few
एक
years
साथ हैं
we all
और
are
रोज कुछ
together,
नई बातें, कुछ
and daily we are listening something. We discuss new consciousness, bring new consciousness and thoughts, and daily the numbers are increasing, and that is just by the mercy of mother cows. So such mother cow should be served and was started by Lord Shri Krishna on this Kartik Shukla Ashtami day. Srimati Radharani attired the dress of Gopa, that is also mentioned, which we all heard. So we will proceed towards Bhishma Panchak, but before that we will hear about all the information regarding the upcoming programs.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. बहुत ही सुंदर प्रभु जी, आज कथा के अंतर्गत हमें श्रवण किया कैसे ये जो गोपाष्टमी फेस्टिवल है इसकी इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है एंड यू नो क्यों इसको मनाया जाता है, इतनी इम्पोर्टेंस क्यों दी जाती है। तो बहुत ही सुंदर इनकी आपने कुछ 3-4 कारण बताए गोपाष्टमी के, और बहुत ही सुंदर त्रेता युग का ये एंड होता है यहाँ से, और द्वापर युग का प्रारंभ हुआ। ये सुंदर कथा श्रवण की, और उसके साथ बहुत ही सुंदर गौ माता का आविर्भाव भी, गौ माता का प्राकट्य भी गोलोक धाम में इसी दिन को हुआ था, जो कि आपने हमें श्रवण कराया। और बहुत ही सुंदर भगवान श्री कृष्ण की गौ पालन करने की लीला भी इसी दिन से प्रारंभ होती है। और नॉट ओनली कृष्णा बट श्रीमती राधा रानी ऑल्सो accompanied फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, जब भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने प्रथम बार गोपालन करने के लिए गए, और उसी दिन से गोपाष्टमी को सेलिब्रेट किया जाता है। एंड श्रीमती राधा रानी जिनको एज ए गोप बाल के रूप में उसको स्वरूप में डेकोरेट किया जाता है राधा रानी को, और प्राय हमारी इस्कॉन मंदिर में देखा जाता है कि श्रीमती राधा रानी के चरण दर्शन उसी दिन प्राप्त होते हैं, जो कि हमें आने वाले दिनों में होने वाले हैं इसी कार्तिक मास में गोपाष्टमी के समय पे। सो वील हैव दैट एज वेल। और बहुत ही सुंदर गौ महिमा यहाँ पर हमने श्रवण की इस कथा के अंतर्गत। सो थैंक यू सो मच प्रभु जी, बहुत ही सुंदर यहाँ पर हमने इस कथा में श्रवण किया गौ माता की महिमा, और इस गोपाष्टमी गो पालन की महिमा, तथा गौ माता अनेक युग में, इस अलग अलग युग में ये जो कथा है गोपाष्टमी की महिमा। सो थैंक यू सो मच प्रभु जी, बहुत ही सुंदर कथा आपने श्रवण कराई आज के इस सत्र के अंतर्गत। और आने वाली जो कि हम सब यहाँ पर कुछ ही दिनों के बाद सभी भक्त प्रत्यक्ष रूप से श्री धाम वृंदावन में मिलने वाले हैं। बहुत सारे भक्त पहुंच चुके हैं भारत में, और the devotees who are still about to come, तो हम सबको मिलेंगे और बहुत सुंदर ब्रज में विचरण करने वाले हैं। इन समस्त स्थानों पर जाएंगे और वहां पर प्रभु जी के श्रीमुख से पुनः इस प्रकार भागवत कथा या श्रवण करेंगे। तो जो भक्त नहीं आ पा रहे हैं उनके लिए हमने विशेष सुंदर व्यवस्था की है कि आप सब इस प्रकार हमारे साथ में ऑनलाइन भी जुड़ सकते हैं, जहां से इस टेली प्रोग्राम को लाइव किया जाएगा, और आप सब भी हमारे साथ में मनोमय रूप से जुड़ सकते हैं। तो बहुत ही सुंदर व्यवस्था है जिसका आप लाभ ले सकते हैं। और उसके पश्चात साथ ही साथ बहुत ही सुंदर गोविंद टीवी ने व्यवस्था की है कि ये जो पूरा कार्तिक महीना होता है और ये जो ब्रज 84 कोश परिक्रमा होती है, उनको बहुत ही सुंदर प्रकार से यहाँ पर प्रस्तुत किया है। यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं, इस फ्लायर में आप देख सकते हैं, जहाँ पर ब्रज 84 कोश की महिमा है, कथा है इसमें। जैसे आप ये यात्रा है, जैसे फर्स्ट डे हमारी यात्रा प्रारंभ होगी वृंदावन परिक्रमा, वृंदावन से फिर मथुरा, इस प्रकार ये जो परिक्रमा है उसको यहाँ पर संकलन किया गया है उनका। तो इफ यू जस्ट क्लिक ओवर दिस लिंक, जहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं, यू विल गेट द कथा ऑफ वृंदावन परिक्रमा बाय हिज ग्रेस लाल गोविंद प्रभु। एंड सिमिलरली डे बाय डे जब आप फॉलो करेंगे इसे, तो आपको उस पर्टिकुलर दिन की कथा सुनने मिलेगी हमारे साथ में यहाँ पर यूट्यूब के माध्यम से। आप और प्रभु जी के मुखार से यह सुंदर कथा आपको श्रवण करने को मिलेगी। ब्रजधाम 84 कोश की परिक्रमा में यह सारी कथाएं आप सुन सकते हो। और पूरे 30 दिन का कथाएं यहाँ पर उपलब्ध हैं, जहाँ पर आप घर बैठकर ही इस ब्रजधाम की परिक्रमा कर सकते हो और हमारे साथ में जुड़ सकते हो। सो बहुत सुंदर यह गोविंद टीवी का एक एफर्ट है उन विशेष भक्तों के लिए जो कि somehow or other they are unable to make it with us। तो धन्यवाद है गोविंद टीवी का कि इन्होंने यह सुंदर व्यवस्था की कि जहाँ पर भक्त लोग घर पे रहते हुए भी हमारे साथ में जुड़ सके। और इस प्रकार प्रतिदिन ये जो 30 दिन की परिक्रमा होती है 84 कोर्स के अंतर्गत, आप मनी मन उस कथा को श्रवण करते हुए हमारे साथ में कर रहे जुड़ सकते हो। सो बहुत सुंदर यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं कि कैसे हर एक दिन की एक महिमा है, हर एक दिन कहीं ना कहीं विचरण है और उस दिन के यहाँ पर लिंक आपको पेस्ट की गई है, जिससे आप क्लिक करते ही आप उसके साथ में उस पर्टिकुलर प्लेस के दर्शन कर पाओगे। हर एक स्थान पर गोविंद टीवी के लाइव दर्शन होंगे, उस स्थान की कथा आपको सुनने मिलेगी। तो आप सभी से हम इस ये जो लीफलेट है, फ्लायर है, ये शेयर कर देंगे, जिससे कि आप आने वाले दिनों में यदि इस ब्रज मंडल की परिक्रमा में जुड़ना चाहते हो तो आप जुड़ सकते हो ये लिंक के माध्यम से। तो आप सबसे निवेदन है कि आप यदि प्राप्त करना चाहते हैं तो हमें अवश्य अप्रोच कीजिएगा, जिससे कि हम आपको प्रोवाइड कर सके और पूरे 30 दिन का ये कार्तिक महीने का पूर्ण लाभ आप यहाँ पर इसको फॉलो करते हुए ले सकते हो। तो यदि आप चाहते हो इसे प्राप्त करना तो आप हमें व्हाट्सएप कीजिएगा हमारे इस नंबर पर जो कि है 7567545555। यहाँ पर आप व्हाट्सएप कीजिएगा और या फिर ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं amritchacha@gmail.com, जिससे कि हम आपको ये PDF शेयर कर सके और आप इस PDF के माध्यम से इस 30 दिवसीय ब्रज 84 कोर्स की यात्रा है उसका पूर्ण लाभ ले सको। सभी से निवेदन है कि आप इसका लाभ अवश्य लेंगे और अन्य भक्तों को भी शेयर कीजिएगा, क्योंकि ये ऐसी प्रकार की सुंदर कथा है जिससे कि प्राय सब लोग अपरिचित हैं। तो प्रभु जी ने बहुत सुंदर यहाँ पर प्रयास किया है, एफर्ट डाला है कि इस ब्रज धाम की महिमा को इस 30 दिवस में उन्होंने एक्यूमुलेट किया है और जिसके कारण बहुत सारे भक्त इसका लाभ ले रहे हैं और भी भक्त इसका लाभ ले सकते हैं ब्रज की महिमा को श्रवण करते हुए। तो आप सभी भक्तों से निवेदन है, आपको जैसे ये प्राप्त हो जाए आप तुरंत उसे शेयर कीजिएगा, जिससे कि वह भी इसका लाभ ले सके। और बहुत ही सुंदर यहाँ पर हम इस दामोदर मास के अंतर्गत दामोदर की महिमा श्रवण कर रहे हैं प्रभु जी के श्रीमुख से। तो आज के इस प्रथम सत्र में जहाँ पर हमने सुंदर गो महिमा श्रवण की, कैसे गोपाष्टमी का दिन है, इनकी जो महिमा है प्रभु जी ने बहुत ही सुंदर बताई हमें कि अन्य अन्य पुराणों के अंतर्गत कितनी सारी महिमा है और सभी महिमा को प्रभु जी ने संक्षिप्त में हमें यहाँ पर बताया। गौ माता का प्राकट्य और त्रेतायुग का अंत और द्वापर का प्रारंभ। तो इस प्रकार अनेक अनेक कथा हमें श्रवण करने मिली। आप सब इस फ्लायर को अवश्य रेफर कीजिएगा, जिससे कि आप आने वाले दिनों में हमारे साथ में जुड़ सके और इस प्रकार की कथा श्रवण कर सके। सो आइए शेष कथा जो कि विश्व पंचक है हमारे आज की कथा का शीर्षक, उसे श्रवण करते हैं। निवेदन करें प्रभु जी से कि वह कथा को श्रवण करें। धन्यवाद। हरे कृष्ण।
इति मतिरूपकल पिता वितृष्णा भगवती सात्वत पुंगवे विभोम्नि स्वसुखमुपगते क्वचिद्विहरतुं प्रकृतिमुपेयुषि यद्भव प्रवाह त्रिभुवनकमनं तमालवर्णं रविकरगौरवराम्बरं दधाने वपुरलककुला वृताननाब्जं विजयसखे रतिरस्तु मे नवद्या। सो इस कार्तिक मास शुक्ल पक्ष की
So on this Kartik month, Shukla Paksh Ekadashi, that is Dev Uthani Ekadashi.
एकादशी से लेकर पूर्णिमा तक,
So from Ekadashi till the Purnima, those 5 days
भीष्म पंचक
are considered or called as Bhishma Panchak.
सो कार्तिक महीने के अंतिम 5 दिन,
So the last days of this Kartik month
खास करके पद्म
in
पुराण और स्कंद
Vedas
पुराण में
and especially in Padma and
भीष्म
Skand
पंचक
Puranas
कहा है,
is called as Bhishma Panchak
क्योंकि पितामह
because
भीष्म की बड़ी महिमा है।
Pitama Bhishma is very, very
उन्होंने जो
glorious.
काम किया,
The work he has
साधारण
done,
भक्त नहीं कर सकता।
no ordinary devotee can or person can do.
12 महाजनों में से एक,
He is considered among the
स्वयं
one among the
नारद
12
शंभु
Mahajan.
कुमार कपिल मनु प्रहलाद जनक भीष्म बलि वैया सकिर वयम। पितामह भीष्म 12 महाजनों में से एक, इसका अर्थ क्या होता है जानते हैं?
So he is considered as one of the Mahajans. What does it
होता है,
implies? It means that
भगवान श्री कृष्ण के
Lord
मन
Shri
में क्या चल रहा है,
Krishna,
ये
what's going
पितामह
on in
भीष्म सब कुछ
Krishna's
जानते हैं।
heart, Bhishma Pitama knows
और
about it.
कृष्ण के मन में क्या चल रहा था?
And what was Krishna thinking?
विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम, मैं इस
Vinashaya
धरती पर आया हूं,
Chadushkritam. I came on this earth or manifested on this earth. So all the demonic people in this world should be destroyed. So I want to make sure that they all are destroyed. And that was Krishna's heartfelt desire. And Bhishma Pitama realized that or knew about it. And that is why the battle of Mahabharat was so important. Without that battle, those demonic people could not be destroyed. And Bhishma Pitama was aware of all this, and therefore he stood with the unrighteous principal people. Although he was an exalted devotee, he was a hero. He was a Mahabhagvat because he knew the desire of the Lord and was a servitor of the Lord. But when he saw that if I stand by Duryodhana, then only Krishna's desire will be fulfilled. And even if people embellish my name, I became notorious. Still, Krishna's desire should be fulfilled. Are you aware when the battle of Mahabharat was about to be fought? So let me tell you a secret. So at that time, Vedvyas Muni came to Dhritarashtra, and although Dhritarashtra was counseled by so many people, Krishna, Vidur, etc., and ultimately Vyasadev arrived, and he said that tell your sons and tell them to come back because it is not appropriate. They are going to fight Lord Shri Krishna. Nobody will be left alive. And Dhritarashtra said that let it happen. So he said that there is one disciple. I have one disciple whose name is Sanjay, and he is the son of Valgam Muni, and he stays with me. So I will keep him here with you. You are blind, but just sitting at Hastinapur, you could see the war of Mahabharata. And Vyasmuni left. And Sanjay said that today the battle is going to start. So he said that let me start with the commentary. Dhritarashtra said, "Oh Sanjay, I don't need to listen. This is a one-sided affair or match. Pandavas will lose or defeat, get defeated, and the only reason is that with my sons, Bhishma Pitama is standing, and after 4 or 5 days, we will listen to the news of my son's victory. He had so much confidence in, and he was not able to even listen to the commentary. But on the 10th day of Mahabharata, when by mercy of Lord Shri Krishna, Arjuna showered arrows on Bhishma Pitama and he fell on the ground. And when it reached Dhritarashtra's ear that Bhishma Pitama has fallen, and that time he became anxious and he called Sanjay and told what happened. He said that Dhritarashtra Uvacha. So on the 10th day he asked this, and had he asked this on the first day, then the battle would not have been fought. But he asked it on the 10th day, and this Bhagavad Gita started. So this is the sequence. In Shrimad Bhagavatam also, Parikshit Maharaj said, I want to listen to the pastime of that Krishna who protected my grandfathers and who combated with Bhishma Pitama. If the battle of Kurukshetra is the sea, then Bhishma Pitama, who had even won or defeated the demigods and who was 450-year-old, who had already fought thousands of battles, he was so much experienced and expert, and Duryodhana was not worried at all. But all these worries were with Krishna, that until Bhishma Pitama is present, nothing can happen. So what should he do? So he created a great enterprise, and you all are aware on how he combated with Bhishma Pitama and to break his vow, and Bhishma Pitama attacked Arjun so much that Krishna, when he saw that and he realized that Bhishma Pitama will kill Arjuna, so to protect Arjuna, he jumped from his chariot and he took the wheel of a broken chariot, and his upper clothing fell, and it didn't fell, but he threw it. So when he started running towards Bhishma Pitama, the earth was shaking, that the Lord is going to break his own religious principle, the creator of religious principle. Then the religious principle, the protector of religious principle, is if he breaks the religious principle, then who will protect the religious principles? So that is why he covered the Mother Earth with his upper cloth. And when he was very near to Bhishma Pitama, that time Bhishma Pitama said that, oh Krishna, that's what I just wanted to see. I am your devotee. I have served you throughout my life. I just wanted to see this form. And Bhishma Pitama welcomed him with open arms and threw his bow and arrows.
तो कृष्ण ने अर्जुन को कहा कि अर्जुन
And he told,
उठाओ
and Krishna then told Arjun that now you should attack Bhishma. And Arjuna then attacked Bhishma, and he got numerous arrows on his body, but still he was not falling down. He was so powerful. In 1 or 2 arrows, person has to be hospitalized. Mahabharat says that they put so many arrows in his body that there was no place to keep even a needle. And then Bhishma fell as if a mountain falls. So many people used to die in the battle of Mahabharata, but when Bhishma fell down, the time stopped. The nature came to a halt. Everybody became mute, and all the warriors came to see Bhishma Pitama.
शाई हुए कुरुकुल के सरताज, आज धराशाई हुए कुरुकुल के सरताज, उनको अभिवादन करे सारा वीर समाज, सारा वीर समाज। श्वेतयात्मा श्वेत युग, श्वेत केश यावेश, कहाँ दिखे इस लोक में, कहाँ दिखे इस लोक में ऐसा वीर विशेष, ऐसा वीर विशेष। भीष्म का रूप कैसा था उस समय? रक्त सना हर तीर है, अश्रु भरा हर नैन। पशु पक्षी भी उस दिन रो रहे थे, प्रकृति रो रही थी। रक्त सना हर तीर है, अश्रु भरा है नैन। रुंधा रुंधा हर कंठ है, रुंधा रुंधा हर कंठ है, रुंधा रुंधा हर बैन, रुंधा रुंधा हर बैन। अर्जुन ने छुए चरण, लिए हृदय में घाव। कृष्ण खड़े करबद्ध हो, कृष्ण खड़े करबद्ध हो, ऐसा पुण्य प्रभाव, ऐसा पुण्य प्रभाव। माँ गंगा आशीष दे, आकर सुत के पास। माँ गंगा आशीष दे, आकर सुत के पास। आज गिरा है भूमि पर, आज गिरा है भूमि पर, जैसे कोई आकाश, जैसे कोई आकाश। पितामह भीष्म इस प्रकार से धराशायी हुए।
So in this way, Bhishma Pitama fell on the ground, and there was no person whose eyes were not filled with tears, because he was the eldest of the clan, and a great person has great distress. His whole life has passed in confusion and contradiction, and such Pitama Bhishma fell down. It is said that on the Kartik Ekadashi Shukla Paksh, it's mentioned in Shrimad Bhagavatam,
युधिष्ठिर महाराज के मन में बड़ा शोक था।
Yudhishthir's heart was filled with distress, and to remove that, he went to Bhishma Pitama, accompanying his brothers, and on the day of the Ekadashi day, Duryodhan came with a glass, with a gold glass, and he asked Arjuna to bring water. So when he said that, please give me a pillow, so Duryodhan bought cushions. He said that you have not understood yet. I am on the arrows, the pillow of. So please understand this carefully. So he said, Arjun, give me the pillow. And with what sitting that he put the arrow like in such a manner, and the force was that it entered that much that in the earth, that his head could be like a pillow. This can be only done by Arjun. It was not Duryodhana's expertise. And then he said that I want some water, I'm thirsty. And Arjuna shot an arrow and manifested Mother Ganga, and he drank Ganga Jal. And Yudhishthira Maharaj asked question, and it all happened on Kartik Shukla Ekadashi, and he started his preaching on this day. And that was the last Ganga Jal that he drank on Ekadashi, and then he kept on speaking, and for 5 days constantly he didn't drank nor he drank or ate anything. And then he left his body. And when he left his body, then Lord Shri Krishna announced that Bhishma Pitama has not married to protect the religious principle, but to satisfy her. His father, he never married and he had no son, but he has given so much to the society that the whole society is indebted to Bhishma Pitama, and everybody should offer veneration to him. And these 5 days he has kept thirsty and hungry for 5 days. And if somebody performs this Bhishma Panchak, then he can also attain my pure loving devotional service like Bhishma Pitama. So this vrata was announced by Lord Shri Krishna in reverie of his exalted devotee Bhishma Pitama. So in these 5 days we should follow a celibate life. We should listen to Bhishma Pitama's pastimes and his stuti. we should try to perform as much austerity as we can. In Shastras, there are options. So every day we should take Panchagavya, or for 5 days thirsty, or with fruits, or with falahar, or with vrat food, whatever according to your capacity and bodily requirement, and then with 5 different flowers each day you should offer. So if you're not able to arrange such flowers, then you can do it with your mind. But from the Ekadashi till the Purnima day, if someone follows this Bhishma Panchak, the benefit is mentioned in Skand and Padma Puran. That if someone follows these, Vitama Bhishma has performed whatever good deeds in him for 50 days, for 50 years, a person can attain that benefit by just following these 5 days. And the couple who don't have kids, if they follow this Vishwa Panchak, they can become parents. And this vrat also increases our fame and gives us longevity and great health. But these are all secondary benefits. But the primary benefit is that we will get pure loving devotional service towards the Lord. So from Ekadashi to the Purnima day, we should follow this vrata. So now, today we heard or discussed about Gopa Ashtami and the pastimes of Bhishma Pitama. So tomorrow is the last day we are going to listen about Ras Leela, and we will discuss the remaining festivals. You all have been listening with so much patience and love. I'm really grateful to all of you, especially from New Jersey people. Malaviya ji is here. We are extremely fortunate. So he tries to take more time out now. So thank you. And the organizers of this Katha from Melbourne, Australia, Nalini Deo Mataji, who has organized this beautiful Katha, and we are taking the benefit of this Bhagavatam Katha. So let's conclude the session with Jai Jaikar, the 6th day of the Bhagavatam Katha.
ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम महापुराण की